Mario McCoy Twin Tail VX. I've wanted to try the VX decks. I've just never been able to because all of the Santa Cruz boards that I've ever came in contact with, they just seem to have that shape that I just know I don't like, so I tend to avoid them. But this one being a twin really makes me excited. So if you don't know what the idea behind a VX deck is it's supposed to be thinner, it's supposed to be stronger, it's supposed to be lighter, it's supposed to be like basically skateboard 2.0. If you've done any research on these boards, you've seen some crazy features for this board. Like you've seen people run these things over with cars and they're completely fine. We're excited because if it pops really good and it lasts forever, then you lead into a conversation about if a deck lasts you longer, how much more comfortable can you get with your setup? And that's really what I'm curious about with these VX decks because they're supposed to last a really long time. Interesting. So interestingly enough, I'm already noticing that the board feels a lot stiffer. None of those were pretty. Wow, we're in a really rough state with nollie and switch right now. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Just hear me out. That one counts. I don't care if I landed with no momentum, it counts. This wind is insane and I need to get out of it before I turn into a psychopath. So the nose and the tail length are true to what the shape profile on their website says, 6.8 inches. The wheelbase is a 14.22 inches. Total width's an 825. And then we got kick angles of 21.2 degrees. And those are all measurements from when it was new. So now that I've been skating on it for a couple of weeks, it is a very interesting board. It feels a lot stiffer than a traditional board, like I said previously in the video. A few videos back, I kind of had like a this is what my prime shape is gonna be kind of video. I can't remember what the range was, but my perfect like nose and tail length was gonna be like 6.6 to 6.8, so I'm on the far end of that scale. This board feels a little bit longer than it should, in my opinion, just for my personal tastes. But overall, I think this is the closest shape I'm ever gonna get to like perfect dimensions for myself without like actually pressing and cutting my own board. Now skating with the board, I noticed it was very consistent. Like the pop never felt soggy, nothing ever felt weird. It was very consistent, and I think that's just due to the stiffness of the board. As you can tell, it's only got 5 layers here, and I've worn down the tail quite a bit, and you can kind of see where this like PTFE, carbon fiber, whatever they're using, there's like this white layer right here that you can see. That's what's giving it all that strength and that bendability. One of my favorite tricks to do, easily, super fun. Just for reference, this is like upper thigh high. I couldn't have asked for a more perfect looking one, but I might have touched at the beginning. I'm not totally sure. I'm gonna do it again. Now, while I can't totally speak on durability because I've only had the board itself for about 3 weeks now, 2-3 weeks now, I did run into several people that were also skating the VX decks, and they swear by them. And I even talked pretty kind of I don't want to say in detail, but I asked them how they were liking them and different things that they had to say about them, and they loved them. The one kid was like, I used to snap boards like every session, and now I just can actually skate with this. And we actually had another kid that was running the Mario McCoy twin tail as well, and he really liked it as well. So my question is, I want to see how long this board is going to actually last me, just because, especially with like ramped up, like I'm skating every single day, I really am curious to see the durability of these things and see if they can outlast a traditional skateboard, or if the $90 that you're paying for them, which is crazy, is more just for the strength factor and the fact that you're gonna break less boards if you have that problem. Overall, I'm not quite totally sold yet, but it is a very, very interesting board indeed. It feels very good for slides and grinds, super consistent. I noticed that I have a lot better rebound when it comes to like slide pop out stuff. So like if I'm doing a nose slide and I wanna try to like pop shove out, or like if I'm trying nollie flip or something, like it has more of that rebound, and there's less flex, and there's more play on the ledge to work with for sure. I've noticed a significant difference in the amount of pop I get when I'm popping from my tail. Very good board for 90 bucks. I don't know, it skates just like a regular skateboard. So if you don't have the snapping problem, I'd probably just stick to regular old skateboards. $90 is a lot of money to blow on a board, but I'm gonna reserve my final opinion for later on after I've skated this board a bit more, after I've really put it through the ringers. I wanna see how long it lasts and when it starts to feel soggy, or if I can break it, we'll see. I doubt I can. I'm not the biggest guy on the planet, but we'll see. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the skating in the video, if you guys enjoyed anything I had to say, just drop me a like, drop me a sub. It helps me out a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one.